the Waqf board property spanning across India has come under huge scanner. UP government, it appears, Yogi Adityanath now has taken the lead to survey Waqf properties in the state of Uttar Pradesh. So, post Madrasa survey, Waqf board properties now being surveyed has led to a huge political flashpoint as expected. I have with me joining us Atikur Rahman, who's an Islamic scholar, will give us an understanding on what Waqf board really means, what's the purpose of Waqf board, and how is it really the richest board, a trust in the country today. Charu Pragya also joining us, BJP spokesperson. Atikur Rahman, I'll start with you. Give us the relevance of the Waqf board today. As much as you cry foul, we also know at the same time that there's large-scale irregularities and scandals that have rocked the Waqf board, ranging from states all the way from the south, Karnataka, to the north, Uttar Pradesh.
Well, Nabila, the Waqf board and the entirely endowment under the Waqf Act by the community, when
and the property, entirely belongs to the Almighty Allah.
Now, we seem to be having a problem with your audio. Atikur Rahman, if I can ask my producers to please fix that. I'm going to cut across to Charu Pragya for the moment. Charu, a quick word from you. The allegation by Muslim bodies, the Waqf board, even the AIMIM stepping in, saying that this is constant target against one community. You're trying to defame, marginalize and target one community. First the Madrasa survey and now the Waqf board survey. Why only this? Why only the Waqf board? There are several other trusts belonging to other religions that also should be probed. Scams have rocked them as well.
So, Nabila, let me just give a little bit of context about what the Waqf board actually is. Starting from the very beginning, India is a secular country, and that means that all religions need to have equal access, equal rights, and the law has to be the same for everyone. There cannot be a Waqf board which is above the law of the land. What has in fact happened is that the Muslims who migrated to Pakistan at the time of partition and their properties that were left behind was put together, and it was said this will belong to the board now. That is the history of how the board was formed. But so many years afterwards, and let me also remind everyone that no other Islamic country in the world has a board like this. India not just has a board but also has an act to protect the rights of the board. And when the board will claim any property, they don't have to present any documents, any papers. Rather, the onus lies on the landowner to prove why the property does not belong to him. Today, if we are saying that let's take into account every single property which falls on the account of the board, what is wrong? The revenue department needs to be updated. As far as I am aware, after the 1960s, this updating was not done. The records were not updated. We also know about the very recent case in Tamil Nadu when the Waqf board just suddenly said that they own entire villages. How did they claim their rights?
Yeah, but of course that left us shocked as well. But Charu, less to do with Pakistan, more to do with minority upliftment, which is why other Islamic countries may not have a Waqf board. The reason to why India has a Waqf board, because Muslims in India are considered a minority. Just like other minorities have their own trusts. That's how the Waqf board has been formed. But there are protocols, certainly strict protocols when it comes to selling and owning, or at least claiming ownership of land by the Waqf board, which we believe has been defied time and again. And that needs to come into check. So, Yogi Adityanath carrying a survey on Waqf board properties, is this not legitimate? Atikur Rahman, please do come in.
Yeah, Nabila. Am I audible, Nabila?
Yes, sir. Please go on.
Am I audible, Nabila?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, Nabila, see, this is another shroud and a tool in the hands of the Sangh elements to demoralize the Muslim community. I will tell you why. First of all, under Article 26D, it is the right of the religious minorities and the religious temples and the Waqf boards, the dargahs and the mosques, to run their affairs. Under Article 26D, they can administer their own institutions, religious institutions, under which the Waqf Act is, And the very important aspect of this Waqf Act is, since 1800 to 2017, Nabila, more than two dozen times the Waqf Act has been gone under enactments, and all the enactments are empowering and increasing the empowerment of the government not the religious trust. And yesterday, Nabila, when the case went to the Supreme Court, Justice Joseph reminded Ashwini Upadhyay that how can you say that the Waqf Act is discriminatory when the Hindu Temple Endowment Act is similar? No temple, no trust, no dargah under the religious affairs is having any government control, and if they are having
Yes.
any government control, it is for the time being if it is maladministered.